Hey everyone, Mama Bear here from Wildflowers Adventures. Welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad that you're here. So today I've decided to do something a little bit different. We were requested to try out two products by a company. And at first I was kind of hesitant because it doesn't have a whole lot to do with our upcoming trek on the Appalachian Trail. And I've just never done anything like this before. But then I thought to myself, not every one of you who is watching our channel is necessarily planning to do a through hike. Many of you may be planning to get out there for the very first time on a short trek or maybe even just an overnight camping trip. Who knows? So I figured these two products may be of interest to you guys, and why not give them a shot and then give you guys a review of them. So, full disclosure, they were sent to us free of charge, with the only stipulation being that we would do an honest review. So, the two products that were sent to us that we have tried out are the carbon fiber ultralight trekking poles. This company is Tomshoo. And the other piece of equipment is a two-person inflatable mattress. And this I was really excited about because I had thought about bringing one for Little Bear and I until I started looking at the weight, which this is not an option. So we're still sticking with the pads that we have already chosen. But we do a lot of family camping, and I would love to be able to share an inflatable mattress and be comfortable when my husband and I go, or even when it's just the kids and I. So I'm going to give this one a shot, let you guys know what we think about both of these pieces of equipment, and an honest review in case that you're interested in purchasing up some inexpensive gear for your next upcoming journey.
This is the two-person Tomshoo inflatable sleeping pad. What you'll see here is me simply demonstrating how to set the pad up. It was actually really easy, and to my surprise, there was a built-in foot press pump. Right, that's what you're seeing me do here is press the pump, and well, I think I'm inflating it, but what I don't realize until a few minutes in is that I forgot to close that valve that you see me closing at the very end. But once I got that situated, it took me about 4 minutes to blow the pad up. Then I thought I would have some fun here and practice my CPR just to have a good time with the video. But anyways, yeah, it took about 4 minutes or so to inflate the pad. It wasn't terribly difficult, but it did require some physical exertion. Now, all set up, the pad is 77 inches by 53 inches and about 5 inches thick. The carrying weight is about 4 pounds, 6.4 ounces. So I'm not sure that I would necessarily call this ultralight pad, but it isn't terribly heavy considering it is for two people. The website indicates the weight bearing potential is 660 pounds, and the material is made from 40D nylon and TPU coating. So all in all, I would recommend this pad. I've only used it once, so durability isn't something I can speak of just yet, but so far it feels very sturdy, and it feels like a pad that we will get lots of use from for many years to come. Now let's see how the pad holds up once we take it out on our first overnight camping trip. So I have the Tomshoo double mat all laid out, and I'm going to use the flex tail pump to inflate it and see how long it takes. So that was actually the first time I've ever used the flex tail pump. It's not the new one that everybody has. It's the original one, I guess. It's the bigger one. And that was really loud. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I'm going to take that on the AT because I don't like to be very loud, and I don't like to, I don't know. I don't like to cause other people any discomfort because of my presence. And I feel like that pump was so loud. It took about 2 minutes to do this huge mattress, which of course on the AT, Little Bear and I, our mattress is not a double mattress, it's just a regular mattress, but it's still loud. So I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna take it. I just don't like I don't like to be loud. But anyways, back to the Tomshoo double air pad. Let me show you what it looks like. Look how nice and comfy that blows up. What I love about this is that it's similar to the tensor, and it has the baffles sort of crisscross, like waffled. And so that looks really comfortable. It also has this area here that kind of is a barrier. And if you look closely, you can see the top. It kind of comes with its own built-in pillow. And so it's actually quite large and quite nice. And I will say it feels very comfortable as well. And this is me laying here. I'll get a shot of both my husband and I later so you can see what two adults look like on it. But there's still plenty of room. And it is actually very, very comfortable. And I'm a side sleeper, so I think I'm going to appreciate this here on top. So, yeah, this looks very comfortable so far. So, I think this is going to be something we really, really like. I'll let you know in the morning after we have a full night's sleep on it. Well, I tried to get a picture of both our sleeping bags on here before my husband picked up for the day, but it looks like he beat me to it. I highly recommend this two-person double Tomshoo sleep pad. It was really comfortable and it was quiet. Didn't make a lot of noise. You can see it's pretty thick. I'll do some measurements later and let you guys know how big it is, but you can see that's one full-size quilt and there's still plenty of room for a second. So yeah, highly recommend if you're looking for a double sleep pad. So let's talk about these Tomshoo ultralight carbon fiber trekking poles. So they come assembled this way. They're broken down for you already, held together with a Velcro strap. So they're easily stowable in your pack if you need to climb boulders or you just don't want to use the poles at any time. They can be stowed away like this. Take the strap off. When you want to reassemble them, you just put them together like so. And there's a top here at the part that you have to pull quite forcefully to get it to latch together. So I'm going to try to do this so that you guys can see it, but it's a metal portion that just right here clinks out. And then now you have a sturdy trekking pole. It also has a strap here that is customizable. You can make it shorter or longer based on, your preference and what you would like. But all in all, I think both of these trekking poles would work just fine. I don't really want to compare them to any other trekking poles that I have. I will say that they feel light, they feel relatively sturdy, and I think that they would do the job. I'm not an expert on gear, so I can't tell you what makes one trekking pole better than the other, but when I walked with these on a part of the Florida Trail, they seemed fine. The only complaint that I had, and I don't believe that it can be adjusted lower, is the height is 45 to 53 inches. It is adjustable to go higher in certain ways, but I am 5'3.5", so 45 inches for me and my body type made it too high to sit at a 90-degree. Now, if you're taller than that, then you're good to go. Then it's a perfect height just as it is, but there is an ability to make them even taller if you need to. So 45 to 53 inches. I'm not sure how much shorter I need them. I would say probably maybe 44, 43.5 would make it good for me, but they worked just fine for my husband, and he's taller than I am, and so as long as you're over 5'3.5", I think that these would work very well for you. Although I know this isn't content that you guys are used to seeing, I hope that you found this helpful and maybe even a few pieces of gear that you might like to try. As always, thanks for watching, and I really appreciate you guys so much. Happy trails!
fourth wall. Don't look at the fourth wall.